Hi, here's my update for January 16th, 2021. And starting off in bloom is my Sologeny Hybrid. This seems to bloom 2 times a year for me. And on average, it seems to have about 3 flowers. And this is what the spike looks like. Next to it is my Brassevola Subufolia, which was a kind gift from Lucy the cat, and already it's in spike. Next to it is my Path Hybrid, which I recently acquired, and it's in between buds. And the other one, which I got from Paradis des Orchidées, is now in bloom with some more buds behind there. This is a huge flower. So next is my Brassevola Little Stars, which is a reliable bloomer and is nighttime scented. I really love this one. Next is my reliable but ugly duckling Frag Andean Fire. Next to it is my Vanda Blaupunkt, which is still in bloom and still not fragrant. And at the moment, this is my only no ID Phalaenopsis in bloom, but there are more to come. This is on Sidium Twinkle, and it does smell like vanilla during the day. Next to it is the Anthurium, which is doing pretty well this year. And my Pride and Joy, Vanda Pachera Delight, only has 5 flowers this time around, but I'm so glad to see flowers at this time of the year, because I'll show you later on what it looks like outside. Its twin sister, Vandicostylus Pine Rivers, has put out a spike. There are fewer flowers this year because the plant will definitely need a repot, because it's basically blooming itself to death. So I have to be very careful with this one. There are maybe only 20 flowers, and normally there's usually about 30 on each spike. So that's an indication that it needs a bit of TLC. And Pereira Rapapith is finally fading after 2 months being in bloom. Still unscented in winter for some unknown reason, but I really did enjoy those blooms. Next is my Phragmipedium persei. This is a species, and the spike is coming along. It's not growing super fast, but and in contrast, my Phragmipedium schlimlii is on its last flower. The first spike had 11 flowers, and the second spike only had 2 flowers. But here they are together, just to show you the size difference between these 2 plants. So in the first-time bloomer category, this Vanda Blaupunkt, which is a Neophanetia falcata Coriolense hybrid, is not an easy grower, because I haven't figured out how to make these roots happy. But it's a prolific bloomer because it's bloomed on every single leaf axil. Next to it is my Crystal Star Cattleya, which I bought last spring, only to see the buds arrive and blast. But now, on its second pseudobulb of the year, there are 4 buds. So I can't wait to see what that's going to look like. As you could see, that first pseudobulb was much shorter, but now that second one's going to give me flowers. My only dendrobium to bloom or showing signs of life is Sunnybird. And for the very first time, I'm seeing nubbins on two pseudobulbs, two canes, if you will. On this large one, the recent one, there is one. And on the older one, there's actually, I think 4 or 5, but you can't see it because they're on the other side. So, and my very last one to be featured is my Lilisia discolor, which blooms every year. And this is what it looks like outside today. And I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as these goldfinches are enjoying their hand-me-outs on my balcony.